What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Break Room Chronicles. I am your host, D. Nelson, joined by my guys, co-host, my man D. Rock,
Yo.
and my man Jordan,
Yo.
a.k.a. J-Dog. I was cracking up. Y'all ain't respond. Y'all ain't say that about
I
that.
just ignored that shit, man. Like,
I was cracking the fuck up. But, what's up, man? How's the week? How's everybody week been going? Anything different? Anything new happening?
Not really. It's just cold as shit. I'm waiting for this shit to be over.
yeah, it definitely snuck up too. No, I ain't got nothing new though.
Yeah, the cold weather definitely snuck
Yeah,
up
it
on us.
snuck up like on the low.
Yeah. I want to come in today with an apology to the audience. And what I want to apologize for is last week's lackluster episode. And I want to shout somebody out. Somebody watched the video on YouTube and they actually gave us a thumbs down. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate that, though, man. I really appreciate that because after editing that episode, watching it, I wasn't pleased with our performance last week. The energy was down. It was just like a scattered, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that would make you want to watch it or make you want to tell somebody else to watch it, man. So I personally apologize because I hold myself personally responsible for that episode, and I don't think it was a great episode last week. I mean, whatever y'all may think, y'all think, but I really appreciate whoever gave us the thumbs down because it really put the battery in my back to make sure we bring y'all at least a better episode than we did last week. Because to me, I wasn't a fan of it. It just didn't sit right with me. Like I said, after I edited it and had everything together, I just wasn't feeling the episode at all, man. Like it just seemed like we were just here just talking shit, man. And
right.
it wasn't our usual shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it feel like we be having more fun off camera than we do on camera, man. So
Right.
listen, man, we're gonna try our best to bring y'all a better episode this week, man. Better content, everything, man. So bear with us. So, like I said, I want to apologize to y'all for that, man. It was a shitty episode. I can admit that.
Mm-hmm.
And going forward, man, we're gonna try our best, man, to bring y'all the best content available. So listen, man, I stumbled upon something, and it was pretty much. I don't even want to say I stumbled upon something. I was talking to a couple of young cats, and I just was curious because it hit my mind. I'm like, yo, do y'all even like go out on dates with women anymore? And it was kind of like, no, like they whole mindset was, no, you basically meet a John on social media somehow. Y'all DM, y'all get to the crib, and then it's just
Whatever it is.
yeah. So I'm like, damn, there's no more social interaction. Like you see somebody out, like it ain't. I said that can't just be like a thing of the past where,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
But
COVID kind of.
no, it was before that though, bro.
COVID made it worse though, man.
COVID definitely gave a lot of niggas passes. Like it stunted the growth because
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why that.
I mean,
though,
and it's been 10 months. Like
but all right, wait. So social media been around for at least 10 years, and it feel like niggas got like socially awkward.
face to face.
Yeah, it's like I said before on here, probably like I seen somebody. Like I've talked to a female, and she was like, she seen a guy at a cookout or a party or something, and the guy ain't say nothing to her, but somehow he miraculously found her on Instagram,
And followed her.
which is another weird shit. I don't understand how people be following people, but I mean, I guess if you do your investigation, you can figure it out. But you DM her, but you've been sitting around her for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours at a cookout, and ain't say a word.
Yeah.
You had a chance to really actually kind of like at least get through that first level of getting to know her,
Right.
but you go right to the DM. So my question is that the ladies' fault for allowing that, or is that just the new norm?
It's the times. Social media has made it worse. Online dating has made this shit horrible. Like men we just awkward. It's just an awkward generation. We're not good at communicating, and I don't like niggas is weird now.
So what's
like, niggas is really weird.
What's a good dating spot? Like, so when you was dating, what was what was your like spots? You got the movies, you got restaurant.
I mean, that's. I mean, to me, I don't think you can go wrong
Either
with the
one.
classic dinner and a movie. Let her pick the movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably not from my record, like to my knowledge. It's probably not like other things. It's probably like more of a group setting, more than a one-on-one joint. Like we bowling. If we going bowling, it's probably my friends, her and her friends. You know what I mean? Like that wouldn't be the typical one-on-one date.
Yeah, that's not a
joint.
typical date.
Yeah,
That's usually
That's a group date.
that's usually one of them things where it's like, because I've been in a situation with me and my wife, and like, not bowling, but me and my wife might have been, or somebody might have wanted to holler at one of my wife homies, or one of my wife homies wanted to holler at one of my homies.
Yeah.
And they be like,
Set it
yo,
up.
set something up, and we do this, blah, blah, blah.
right.
And like that. But I'm talking about like, is it just straight DM to the crib?
I mean,
DM, what would y'all Netflix and chill? Is it just straight DM, Netflix and chill? I mean, the niggas is winning like that.
I'm gonna say I
but
prefer that, but
I can't imagine long-term relationships like prospering out of that.
I ain't gonna lie, that the way what he just said, it's cool, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I do miss going out on dates. But that's because COVID and just shit. We just been locked in so long. Like I do miss going out on dates. Like
I get that.
the movie's been closed a long time. You ain't been in no
that's-
like I'm a movie bull. Like we can't like I miss.
it's
I
not
miss-
even shit out though at this point. Like
It's not, but I miss the atmosphere, and then going to restaurants nowadays is cool, but it's not the same as it used to be. That shit weird now.
Yeah, you got like sit far apart from. I mean, no, I get that. Like it throw, like COVID threw the vibe off, man, and hopefully we rumble through that soon. But
right.
I just feel like dudes is just like
They
I think most men. I don't want to say all. Most men are a little fearful of approaching women. Because I remember back in the day, you'd be like, damn, I want to crack on shorty, but you'd be nervous as fuck.
niggas don't like rejection. Well, I mean, people don't like rejection.
You just be
No,
you
man.
just be nervous.
Men don't like rejection at all. I couldn't agree on that. But
I mean-
some women
I mean-
are unapproachable.
So you think so?
Elaborate.
Some women are unapproachable. No, some women like, all right, say you see this John that you want to talk to, right? And but her vibe just seems, don't talk to me. Some women have that resting bitch face, as they say nowadays.
It's not the vibe though. Is it the vibe or is it her actions? Like
No, it's just her.
just because she look mean, that
Don't
don't mean
mean
she
she mean.
unapproachable. Yeah. But if her vibe is like, man, I got
And you very correct, but coming from a man's perspective, a nigga that's already, nervous, it might push him away even further than a chick that's walking around smiling and that's, friendly, as opposed to a John that's just quiet and just reserved, and that may push him away. I don't know. I'm just speaking for what I've seen so far.
All right, so let me explain this. I get to this point. People don't go outside as much. And I come from a time where it was, you go outside, you be somewhere, you see a joint you like, you holler at her. Yo, shorty, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
lime green. A lot of niggas my age don't understand what that means, lime green. And then you crack on her, either you get a number or you don't.
Right.
It's like now, niggas will see it, John, and literally look at her and be like on some lightweight stalking her all night, and then either ask somebody else about her or DM her. Yeah, what's her Instagram?
You think it's because niggas don't want to seem too thirsty?
That plays a part.
Although it may come off even more thirsty the route you going, but
Yeah.
they don't want to come off directly to her as thirsty.
I mean, I don't know.
Or you think niggas are scared of rejection? Because I think it's a combination of
I think it's all that.
yeah. I think
Niggas don't want to take no L's, and niggas
like
don't
you said, the
wanna come out
social
thirsty.
skills is like I might not be comfortable to talk to you now, but I know this ain't my only shot to come at you.
Right.
I know if I go on Instagram or whatever, I can like your pics. Boom. Once we follow each other, I'm in that. I can always plant my seed.
No, niggas just eliminate the face-to-face rejection. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
I really want to holler at shorty. But if you get rejected in the DM, nobody see it. But if you come up to her at the cookout, like, damn, how you doing, blah, 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 and she be like, no, I'm cool. you fearful that somebody is
Gonna
watching
see that
that.
shit,
Like,
yeah.
oh shit, boy just got shot down. Like,
Right.
she just gassed the shit out, boy. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely don't want one of your homies to see it. Especially your joking ass nigga like me. Like, I'm gonna grind you up just because you got shot down, but I respect the nigga who tried to actually holler at the jump.
But what's worse though, that or a screenshot of you out here all the way out here? Like, I'd rather do that, and I could come back to you and spin it. I mean, not that I would, but I can come back to you and spin it how I want to, as opposed to the screenshot. That shit there. I'm out there like tongue out, like, you know what I mean? Like,
let me ask y'all this: do y'all remember the first time y'all tried to talk to a chick and she played, or she like shot y'all down?
Yeah.
I don't remember the first time.
Yeah, I don't remember the first time. I remember times.
Yeah, I got times.
Yeah, every nigga got time.
Yeah, I don't
Shit,
remember.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my wife shot me then. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the first time I saw T, I tried to holler at her. She blasted me like she. I mean, even though I figured out, like, I mean, I knew why, like, later on, but
Right.
I seen her. Oh shit, there she go. Yeah, nah, not right. Damn.
Yeah,
Nah, it's
so-
cool. It's cool.
In front of somebody?
All my niggas chased her down. Old guys out. Yeah.
How did you handle that?
Huh?
What you just walk off?
Fuck it. I got thick skin. I mean, but it was bad because I actually liked her. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like just a joint you see. I had seen her a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I finally was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? And through my beta out there, she was like, get the fuck away from me. And gassed me.
Right.
But, I mean, there's a backstory to all that. But that particular moment, that shit was crazy. Like, that was the first time I ever really remember. Like, I mean, that wasn't the first time I got, like turned down. But that wasn't.
That come with the territory.
Yeah, that. Listen, man, ain't nobody gonna make all these shots.
No, not at all.
But that joint hurt because, like, that joint is memorable because
You really wanted her.
I was on her. Yeah.
That's how that joint be.
But, I mean, most niggas get shot down because, I mean, sometimes you shoot out. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Some niggas shoot outside their league. What you supposed to do? You ain't even supposed to think nobody is out of your league. But let's be real. In all reality, somebody might be out of your league. Like, no, that ain't for me.
All right.
But fuck
we
it.
say that,
But no, that's what I'm saying.
say
Listen,
that, but some of these chicks, they be dating bums. So
But I was
ain't
about to
nobody-
say
that's what I'm saying.
But
That's
have
why I
you-
say you ain't never supposed to say that because listen, man, you never know.
Where your shot can
Yeah,
land.
man.
Where your punch, you got to throw it.
Fuck it.
Let me ask you this, though. Have you ever been shot down by somebody that they're not even in your league? You just either threw her a sympathy bone or whatever.
As a youngin, not shot down like I tried to crack on her,
But just, like, give her some play or something.
it was one of them hooky party situations where it's like, all right, well,
She the last one. We know.
you know how it is. Your man throw you in a situation,
Right. That's
but
a
then
fact. It's definitely some young bullshit.
yeah, but then a John be like, nah, like you know what I'm saying, like bitch. Well, you be looking at it like, shorty,
You got me fucked
but
up.
I ain't listen. But then I had to learn, like, why am I even mad? I don't even want you.
Yeah,
like,
right.
so we just got mutual feelings.
Yeah,
But I just
you can
know.
still be offended.
I mean, I guess you could, but it's like, sure, I don't want you.
like, for you to even think, like, yeah.
All right, you meet the John. 20 years, well, how many, 5, 6, 7 years go by. Y'all finally tie that knot. And we've all seen niggas change who they are from marriage to, you know what I'm saying? Like from before married to married. That nigga was a wild savage out here in these streets. Like he get married and turn into
family man.
What was the word you called, Jordan? What was the word? And you gotta explain this to the people. This some shit. I mean, I heard it before, but now you about to give me like an in-depth analysis of what this word is.
A simp.
A simp. Y'all hear that shit? A simp.
A simp. So basically, a simp. Well, we call it simp. Y'all it used to be called sucker, but it's the same shit. Simp, sucker.
So what makes you a simp or a sucker? Like what? Like I mean, I'm pretty sure the category is all over the place, but like,
Because any nigga, any nigga in a long-term relationship got a little bit of simp or sucker in him.
Yeah, sucker mode.
Because you done did some
Sure.
bullshit that your wife wanted to do that you ain't want to do.
Go to fucking opera or whatever.
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
You
Or
done
if
did
you-
some sucker shit.
Or if you bought shorty something you barely even know, you ain't even hit, or you just bought it with the tensions on hitting and you still ain't hit. That's some something that shit.
Yeah,
That's some sucker
See,
ass shit.
see stuff like that. I see. I don't think niggas who do what their girl want to
In the
do. As
relationship?
far as like,
Yeah.
or I'm with my niggas. My wife called me. She want to watch the last 2 episodes of Chicago PD. She want to watch them with me though. Or I can stay here with my niggas. No, I'm going home with my wife. That ain't simp shit. It's simp-ish.
It ain't some shit because you do it, or
I mean,
it's like,
most niggas will do it. Like, you know,
I know I would,
but niggas are front like they won't. But and the crazy part, and the reason I say that's not simple is because, and fuck y'all, I know a lot of y'all niggas out there gonna probably try to fraud, but y'all really agree with what I'm saying. The reason I say that's not simp shit or stuff like that is not simp shit because most of the time we want to be laid up
That's a fact.
watching SVU,
right.
chilling, or watching some shit on TV, and you know what I'm saying. Versus you sitting around. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like hanging out with my niggas, but
After a while, it's like, all right,
yeah, I need some titties to lay on. Yeah, I'm going to the crib, ass to rub on.
Right,
Like, you know what
that's
I'm
a
saying? I'm
fact.
going to the crib.
But the biggest type of simp ass nigga I hate is a nigga that will agree with anything females would say just to get on their good side. I hate niggas like that. That's a king sucker. Like you see when chicks say certain shit online, you go in the comments, you see like niggas be like, yeah, yo, you know, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Like just simp ass shit like that. Just trying to be like,
niggas do that shit in person though.
that's even worse. I don't like none of it.
So let me ask you this: is this simp shit? Push gifts. Is that simp shit?
Fuck yeah.
I just want to make sure. I
But-
was talking about that last week.
But now, all right. Let me
Hold up, what's
Wait.
the push gift again?
push. Basically, if
When
you
you
get
buy a
if you
chick
get
something.
get your
Was she
girl
pregnant?
you buy her a gift for basically having a child. Now,
That's simp shit to
Yeah,
me.
that's
it is, but to a certain extent, like if you want to just give her something that both of y'all can benefit from, then that's different. I don't really consider that simple. But if you want to be the nigga on social media that bought her all these fucking bags and all that shit, you a fucking
Is
simp.
it simp shit? What if you can afford it though? Does that make it simp shit?
Yeah,
If you can afford
that just excuse niggas use.
Yeah, like if I because I know
nigga.
it.
So
What Fab say? It ain't tricking if you. It's tricking if you got it. No,
Can't
it's still
suck it.
tricking, nigga.
So, your girl pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get her a car. That's simp shit. Like I mean, like how does that
I don't consider that as simp because both of y'all going to benefit from her having that car.
right? But it's
But
a
was you
bag.
gonna buy that car before she had that
Yeah.
baby? Or are you only buying that car because she had that baby? Like she already
Because
got
she having it.
she already got a decent car, but you like, nah, I get my baby something different, just because she had the baby. Like where you draw the line at?
See, I that's what I'm saying. I don't know because if I
See, this that shit y'all be letting fly. See, y'all let this type shit fly,
But, all right.
and then now I look crazy because I be challenging it. And then
no,
now I'm what would say I got toxic masculinity because
Yeah.
I challenge bullshit. Like that's bullshit. That's simp shit to me. But
but if
that's
I
just
buy
me.
her a bag, that's real simp shit. But
They
if I
both
wanna
the
buy her a
same.
If you buy, I don't care. I mean, if you buy her a bag, I'm gonna call you a sucker and a simp. Like you just you
got a sucker and a
fuck-
simp?
You fucked up out here.
Yeah, no, I think I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm looking at it like everything has variables. So I don't know where you would even, like, so she don't got no car and I get her a car, I'm cool. But if she got a nice car and I'm trying to get her a better car just for the kid, I'm a simp. Right? That's what y'all telling me.
I mean, that's how I look at it.
I mean,
What if I just want to upgrade her?
But what you got to ask yourself, listen, only you can answer this.
yeah.
If you was going to do it before
Or I
she
thought
got
about it.
pregnant or whatever, then that's something different. But if buying her a new car before you even thought about it, like, you know, if you only doing that because she had your baby and you feel like you got to do it because she had your baby, then you a simp. If you got to think about it, as soon as you question yourself, you simping. Like, as soon as you be like, damn.
So if I'm
I
on
gotta-
some simp shit, if we break up, do I get my shit back or is it hers?
No, you ain't gonna be no. I mean, well, I
I'm
can't
just saying,
tell
because if
them.
you simping,
I can't tell them about how to react in that situation because
I don't know.
like,
But I also feel like that shit goes in the stages. Like I feel like first a nigga turns into being pussy whipped, then he turns into a simp, then he just overall sucker.
just straight simping, nigga. Fuck pimping.
yeah,
Like bro.
Yeah, it's stages.
Yeah, like I feel like it's stages. Like then like all through them stages. But
I know some simps though.
but you really have niggas out
We
here.
all know some.
I'm be honest though, they make you hate they girl. Like, and
That's
it don't
a
even
fact.
be they girl, it be them. But they make you hate them.
That's a fact.
Like, why are you paying her bills just cause? Like, why
that
are you
bitch
doing
ain't
that?
even all that.
But
like,
y'all
you
not even
know-
married.
But
It's not nothing.
the flip side of that is playing devil's advocate. She might not be all that to you,
Right.
but she might be all that to that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
But then
I'm not making no excuse for a nigga. We all know some niggas to do some sucker ass
I was about
shit.
to say, that's what I think is Jordan. Like what Jordan said, you whipped. Cause it's not even she all that. Like, you sitting there complaining about her too, but yet you telling me this shit. But as soon as I leave, you go do this. And I ain't sitting there telling you what you should do. I can't control your relationship. But you can't sit here and complain on one end and then don't do shit to change it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, nigga, my ears ain't no fucking, it ain't no
What?
punching back.
But, you know what I mean? I've learned over the years that no matter how you look at somebody's relationship,
I ain't in that shit.
you ain't in it. And you know what? Fuck it. Because and I don't got to be in it.
What you say? What you eat don't make me
That's true.
shit.
I just hate to see a nigga fall in that category. That's a.
Listen, it happens
But you
all
need
the
niggas
time.
like that.
It's
Yo,
all bad.
I say this in every episode. You need niggas and chicks. You need levels to certain
But
things. So
some niggas don't have no standards, man. That shit irritate me.
And we
Yeah,
know it.
standards.
And you know what it is? Fuck it. I mean, if he
Yeah,
gonna let
no
himself
standards.
get played out like that,
But it's messing up for us because they now
No, it
all
ain't.
women
But
want that.
but it don't,
And
though.
it's
It
gonna,
make
they
you-
raising they going for like what they want from him because he doing all this nut shit. They gonna expect it from you if they ever stop fucking with each other. Now you gotta do all the nut
it
shit he
make
was
you
doing.
stand
No.
out more.
listen, I be thinking that female, let's say like a nigga a chick messing with a dude that's a sucker, right? Or a simp. And he doing all kinds of nut shit for her. I think if that's what she used to, when she finally get with you,
Right.
she just gonna try it just to see.
And then once
Because
you
in her mind, I could have two suck ass niggas doing all kinds of shit for me.
right.
But you know what I mean. If she a thorough John, then she gonna recognize that you thorough, and treat you accordingly. But if she just that type John, then I mean, shit, she did you a favor by acting crazy.
It be chicks like that who be in a relationship with a sucker ass nigga, but be in love with a nigga that ain't a sucker.
Yeah, all the time. That,
All the
nigga
time.
be blasting her.
Right.
That nigga be blasting. But they say blowing her back the fuck out.
Right.
And this nigga paying rent, buying bags, taking on trips, and this nigga just laying up. This nigga crib. She's supposed to be at work.
Right.
Oh, I got to go to work early today. Well, I got to stay late. She going to this nigga crib getting aired.
He do it dirty though.
Yeah, on the air mattress. He bust her ass on the air mattress.
Fuck it.
While his homies in the living room playing mad and shit
Right,
like that. Like, treated like a stone cold whore.
And
And
she
then
in
sent her
love with this
home,
nigga,
and
right.
she love this nigga. Like, love this nigga.
Yeah.
She bought the PS5 that he in there playing with his nigga.
So
Right.
who should be held accountable in that situation?
The broad.
She should. Yeah, I'm about to say that's
The broad. She created that situation. I mean, the simp,
The-
he put himself there, but shit. I mean,
They
she ain't
both
have to
is.
do that. Wrong is wrong. 'Cause in his mind, he doing the right thing. His intentions are good. He not doing nothing like malicious or trying to be
Yeah.
he
misleading.
trying to treat his woman like a queen.
Yeah. Like now we can think that he's supposed to know all this stuff all we want, but his intentions are good. Like her intentions are bad.
His intention's good, but he's also doing too much. He's
Yeah,
also
but
doing the
you
most.
can't call him bad for that though. He ain't doing nothing bad. I mean, he might be doing some goofy shit, but his intentions are good. He ain't never been schooled. You know what I'm saying?
So she definitely held more accountable.
Yeah, she out of pocket.
Yeah.
She definitely out of pocket.
I don't know, but I just feel like in this generation is we overrun with simps and niggas with no backbone, no spine, niggas just doing whatever. Like, I mean, toxic man, they call it toxic masculinity, but at a certain time he was able to, stand on something. Now you can't even do that.
Yeah. I don't know. But all right. All right, so when we left, we were talking about just all kinds of relationship shit, simp shit. But Jordan said something, and we first got here tonight. We were just hanging out, and Jordan brought something up, And he kind of accused me of this. He said, well, he didn't accuse me personally, but he said men like me,
Old niggas.
got like this way of mind where it's like, we call it like the alpha male mentality, but he called it toxic masculinity. This is why Jordan is the fucking crowd favorite on here. Because of shit like this. Yo, everybody love this motherfucker.
That's a fact.
Toxic masculine. Only you would bring this topic to the fucking show. Explain to me, and I guess all the other alpha males out here, what's toxic masculinity? Because I'm fucking confused.
Basically, toxic masculinity is, it's basically men who are got to be the leaders 24/7. They basically aggressive. You know, they stand on what they say. They basically like manly, like macho men. But society wants to do away with all that. Some of these men are homophobic, and they really want to do away with all that. So basically, men with a spine on the backbone, from my opinion. And you know, back in your generation, you know, they was deemed as like alpha male or just more manly. Now you see my generation, you know, a lot of niggas, like older niggas, see us as soft because we lacking toxic masculinity, but they want to take that out of society.
So they get rid of all the James Evans to bring in all the
exactly
to bring in all the Rev runs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's two things. First of all, older people always think back in their day is one thing. Them niggas like, I was 12, I could build a house. Now y'all niggas like older people always got some
True
shit.
though.
Like,
I mean,
I walked 30 miles to school in 30 minutes. Like, nigga, no, you didn't. Like,
yes, I did.
let me ask you this. Can you agree that niggas is getting softer these days?
Yeah.
no, but for sure. And I think though, we got to find as a society a medium, a happy medium. Not saying that everything back then. I think society is more sensitive in general. So, with that being said, everybody is trying to conform to these new rules and be politically correct and not offend anybody or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. What I do think is, though, I think not everything back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, all those people that were, like, people born in that era, I do think they were maybe, it was, a lot of things were too male dominant and, well, it's not even a male dominance, though. It's like, for instance, on some Simps shit, we sitting there watching or talking about America's Next Top Model, and Tyra Banks had said, I wasn't watching it, but Tyra Banks had said something about one of them girls, Yaya, that or I don't know, one of them girls was, she was trying to make her conform to the norm or to other people's views, and they were saying now, like back then, it was okay for her to say that the model industry, you got to be skinny, you can't be big. Mm-hmm. Now, I guess people are making you, it's more accept. I guess they want you to be more accepted being you.
They want you to be more of what people see. They want the real. They want you to be real.
Yeah, so, but I also think, I don't know, like, because at the same time, they want you to be real, but I also think it's becoming too sensitive. So you got to find like a medium of where, because you can't call people midgets. Like, and I don't, like, you can't say like certain things, or like somebody's always going to be offended.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't please everybody, but I definitely don't think, I mean, like the culture with Harvey Weinstein and them, like that was, it's a thing now because that was the culture. That's how shit was. Like certain things has to change, but other things, you can't fully change. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Some things change, or some things need to change, and some things really need to stay the same.
Everything don't need change.
Yeah.
But toxic masculinity, too much of anything is poisonous. It's a problem. I'm not going to say we need full blown in that, but some of that needs to stay because men still need to be manly and be men. You know, they trying to just take the whole thing out.
Because women only respect men.
Yeah, they trying to take the whole thing out, but it's like, you know, if you do that, we're not going to have leaders left. It ain't going to be no male figures, like nothing. Like, you know, back in your generation, y'all was big on that. Y'all had all the fathers, all the sitcom fathers. Y'all had all of them. And nowadays we may see that some of the shit they said back then, we gonna see that as toxic masculinity straight off the gate.
Yeah, because motherfuckers is soft and be bitching.
But that shit was necessary back then. As you can see, niggas was in
It's
line
necessary
back then.
now.
Yeah, but
These motherfuckers running wild out here.
they don't want that. You gotta be
Every generation
politically
say
correct.
that though.
No, not like it is now.
Your
It was
folks-
never as bad as it is right now.
And your folks said the same thing about your generation.
To a certain extent.
And then I'm gonna say that. Well, I'm saying that I can say that now, and then the kids now in 10, 20 years are gonna say the same thing. Like, yeah,
No, they not, because there ain't gonna be nobody to fucking left it. They killing every fucking body. It's gonna be 3 people left on Earth.
But everything is really becoming soft. Like even
Yeah,
sports, the sports Hall of Famers from the '90s, all the major people, this type of shit they did on the court and said on the court, you could never say that nowadays.
But my whole thing is, like, I understand some of the language stuff, like, cause it is a sport, and you lose some sponsorship dollars and shit like that. There's a lot of money involved in sports now.
right.
Facts.
But it's like now, if a motherfucker's get into a fight in the NBA or some shit like now, you fuck around and be suspended for like 10 games. Like you get into enough fights, they talk on you get banned. So, like, it's like goofy shit.
And
like
10 games is like what?
it's a lot
3-4 mil?
of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like all across the board, like even with comedics, like stand up comedy, like that shit has changed. Like back in the day, y'all had Red Fox, Richard Pryor.
I think comedy's still the same.
They don't say they not as out of pocket as they used to be.
I'll say this. You have your people who are not afraid
To cross that line.
Yeah, but then I will agree, you do have some that are like, you know what I mean, like that play it safe, and I get it. You know what I mean?
But that's weird though, because you have some people who will cross that line. Then you have people like what's the boy from Seinfeld? He crossed the line. Now
Kramer.
Now, like, because comedy is like a thin line. So how do you know where you crossing too much as opposed to it being comedy?
You don't, because I feel like in comedy, I always thought comedy was like the one genre where it wasn't no line.
It shouldn't be.
You just say what you say. Some people gonna like it. Some people gonna hate it.
Yeah,
you could tell the cleanest joke in the world. Some people gonna like it, and some people gonna hate it.
That's
So it's
everything.
like,
Yeah.
it is. That's why I think with comedy, it was always like no line. Like, it was no blurred lines
And
where
it
I can
should-
go.
I don't think it should be, because if
What?
you white and you keep making racist jokes, racist black jokes, I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna be a fan of yours. But you might have an audience still. So who's to say that's not comedy?
Because you start giving people, they disguise it as rights, but you start giving people too much authority over everything. Like now, you can't say nothing about a gay person without getting canceled. Or,
Yeah, that's a fact.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, gay people can be out here running amok, talking crazy,
To any, yeah,
and just because they gay,
it's a hate
it's
crime.
no backlash.
Yeah, it's a hate crime.
Yeah.
So a gay person can talk crazy about me. Somebody can record it, and they only take the clip of me saying something about them, and I'm getting all the backlash. But they don't see that this motherfucker started everything.
Right. Talking about
You understand what I'm
your
saying?
dead relatives,
Like
it could be-
it gotta be even playing field. Like if you want equal rights, if I can talk about quote unquote a normal motherfucker all day, and nobody gonna say nothing.
right.
But if you a gay person, I can't talk about you because you gay.
Right. Yeah, because it's like,
But you could talk about how I'm dressed, or
right.
you could talk about a gay person can talk about anything they want about me, but I can't say nothing about them, or I'm being insensitive,
And yeah, like you said,
which ain't fair, because now the plan, like my whole twist is like this: I don't disrespect nobody at all, but if it's not an even playing field, like what somebody say, don't throw stones and then hide your hands, because a lot of people do that, and then because they know that sensitivity shit gonna protect them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't. Yeah, man. Like you said, man. Like to sum that shit all up, man. Like the world done became too sensitive.
Yeah.
And you can't, like I said, you can't even have a thought
Without it's offending somebody.
Yeah, like we actually live in a world now where you can't even change your mind about something.
Right.
Like if 5 years ago I felt one way about a particular thing,
Right.
and I might have put it on my Instagram or whatever, and now that I'm a little older and I seen something, you know what I mean? I finally seen it.
You've been
Now,
through
yeah,
some
now I
stuff.
feel differently about the situation. I can't even change my mind.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the world we live in is so fucking crazy, man. Like, it got to get to a point where people just be like, you know what, man, fuck being sensitive. Fuck you and your advertising dollars. I know it sounds crazy, but fuck you and your advertising dollars. I said that shit, and whoever don't like it, fuck them. Like, to
If
be
you
honest,
fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me. If you don't, you
people
don't.
need to be, and this is going to sound like super crazy, but just bear with me when I say this. People got to be more Donald Trump like. If I can't say nothing else about that ignorant motherfucker, he say what the fuck he mean, and he mean it. Like, he say it. Now, you might not like it, you might not agree with it. And to be 100% honest, it's a lot. We all harboring thoughts that we think about certain shit that it might offend somebody. I mean, not as bad as him, but it might be.
Right.
But just because he say it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all look at him like he crazy.
No, it's just that nigga dumb.
He is dumb, but I'm just saying though. I'm talking about.
I get what you're saying though.
Not him and dumb. I'm talking about how he just say what you say, stand on it. But the difference is he in a financial position to do that.
Yeah.
So where like nobody can't hurt him financially because he a fucking billionaire. So it's like my whole thing is I like that one particular thing about him.
Yeah.
Like he say what he want. He don't give a fuck who he offend. And it is what it is. I think the world need to get back slightly to that. I don't mean just because you feel a certain type way, you can disrespect somebody.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to deal with the consequences.
Yeah. If you believe what you say, then stand on it.
Stand.
I get that.
Both feet.
I get that. For sure.
Be prepared to deal with the consequences.
You gotta be willing to die on that hill.
Yeah. Like, and I don't have a problem with that. Because like you said, you could tell the cleanest story in the world. You're going to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
Somebody not going to like it.
And a lot of these people don't even be offended. I think a lot of people, it's easy to type on a computer. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't be having shit, especially now. You don't got shit to do but be in arms about whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not perfect. So, not saying that I got a right to offend people. But I got a right to have an opinion. I got a right to be wrong. I got a right to be right. I got a right to feel how I feel. So I'm not going to, especially if I'm somebody in position, I'm going to have millions of followers, which is millions of ideas, millions of thoughts, millions of different whatever. Like, everybody's not going to be on one accord. So, like, fuck it. I'm with you. It is.
No, I get it.
I'm too stubborn, so.
Yeah. All right, but fuck it. Let's switch shit up real fast. I'm going to switch shit totally over. Real quick before we before we go to break. And this is something that a lot of y'all probably listening and watching this can agree with because y'all get this shit. Why do people hate airline employees or hate on airline employees? Like, I'm trying to figure that part out. Can y'all help me? People who don't work in the airline industry, like, why do y'all? I don't want to say all y'all, but why do people that you may know hate on or hate airline employees? Like, because from what I understand, no matter where you work at, it's a perk. You have some kind of perk at your job.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Some of y'all can eat all the fries and nuggets y'all want.
Yeah, nigga,
I'm not hating on that.
That's the issue.
That's good.
I get fucking $5 worth of free fries. You can fly to fucking Dubai for $12. Yeah, nigga, but you can have the $12 worth of fries. Nigga, fuck that.
So I've had so many people throw the sky shade. Like, I might look on something and be like, damn, they got a little on the airline employee joint, like, damn, they got a little joint somewhere from a little Friday to Monday or Thursday to Monday. That should be $420. All inclusive. And fucking Dominican Republic, some shit like that. Oh, we out.
Right.
Oh, we out. And that's a little high for some places. Like, oh, we out, though. That's cool. We out. What the flight look like? Oh, flight wide open. We gone.
Right.
And, you know, you do that, and then just so happen 3 weeks from now, I'm going on my work vacation. Y'all know how that go. Damn, I took 2 back-to-back weeks. So I'm out like 20 days. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, I'm doing. Listen, yo, I got my bonus money. I got some holiday pay on this, y'all. Look, we're gonna go to Cancun the beginning of this week, and then the end next week, we're gonna go to Jamaica, or we're gonna go to Costa Rica. We're gonna start off in Costa Rica.
What's the disguise?
And we're gonna end in Panama, some shit like that.
What's the disguise hate though? Like how does that come off?
The disguise hate is, man, you only doing all that shit because you work at the airline. Yes,
motherfucker, I am. Right.
Yes. What am I? I'm not supposed to enjoy the fruits of the labor?
Fuck no.
You fucking crazy. Like, dog, I went outside in the rain, the snow. Like, dog, y'all know we work in some fucked up conditions sometimes. Right. Don't get me wrong. The job is love. Well, we all know the shit is love. It's a good, sweet job. But it's like, when it's time to go outside and work,
you work.
That shit can get physical.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, I earned that shit. Like, I ain't just, you know what I'm saying?
Or they be hating because they may see y'all on Instagram or say, I heard y'all don't do no work. I be seeing y'all on Instagram. I got people that work there. Y'all don't do no work.
Yeah, they always got a cousin. Or,
my cousin Pookie work there. Y'all don't do no work.
Yeah, I know your cousin Pookie. He in Jamaica right now. Or him and his bitch is from Dubai. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative. And I know our working perk is a lot better
than a lot of people.
I think we probably got the best job perk.
Yeah, you talking about that?
And so we had to fly over the world for free or damn near free.
Even the work ain't bad.
No, the work is not bad. The money is excellent. It's like, yo,
yeah,
I can't. But I don't like. I mean, I get why y'all hating, but damn, like, dog.
You know what some hate niggas be saying to me? Like, the hate be like, because people know the job, people know me where I work, and they be like, oh, so how long you want to stay there? You want to do something else?
Nah, I'm good.
Like then they get mad when I say, not right now. I mean, I'm chilling. They're like, oh, why you want to do that? You could go make some money somewhere else. You can go do that. Like, I'm like, no, this company got a little bit of growth. I can move up if I want to. I do have options.
I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at
right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. But and
I'm not on the opposite end. I be, I guess, gassing that shit. Like, man, y'all niggas, I don't understand how y'all work at any other job. Like, like, nigga, you can fly for free. We don't do shit.
That's one drawback working the airline. I will say that. I can't work nowhere else. Only other thing I could do, I could sell crack.
This boy.
Or Uber or some shit like that.
I can't even Uber.
I can't work nowhere.
You can't go back to your regular life, man.
No, because I'm ruined. Like, you can't put me on a 30 and 215s. I'm be fired like my first couple days.
Fuck that.
I don't got no work to do. I'm chilling watching a movie. Like, I'm chilling.
My first week, I was like 20. So everybody I know was still in like fast foods and all that. They like, yeah, you could talk on the phone in front of the manager. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm not outside. I'm just sitting here watching fucking sports.
Niggas be on FaceTime they whole shift.
Yeah, like, that's a fact.
You can watch the game. You don't got to miss the game. Like, man.
Dog, you don't have to listen, bro. And it's flexible. It's like that's the crazy part, because like it get better. You be like, all right, the money cool. I can fly all over the world for free. I can get cheap hotel stays.
Right.
Even though I don't even need that connect. Shout out to my dog Jew. Like, yo, like, it just don't, like, the job is, it's sweet. The downtime is love.
Man.
It's like, yo, everything, you be like, dog, this joint just don't stop. And then it's flexible where, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to get a swap deal, and I'm just going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Let me tell you, folks be hating because you may take off them 3-4 days. They be like, "Oh, ain't you supposed to be at work? How you got them all these days?
You still got a job?
How you gonna do that? How you? What you doing? What you got fired? Like, how you doing all that?
Once you find once you learn the ropes, you be that shit's sweet.
Yo, once you get off probation, them 90 days,
once
it's tough. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's nothing. They make it hard for you to get a job, but
ain't that most union jobs though?
yeah, but once you get past that probation period, it's like, man, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And then you put in a couple years, and then it'd be like, yo, you start at a certain rate, and then you be like, damn, it don't even feel like I did.
Right.
It been a little bit. You be like, dang.
And the industry booming. Like so
And
I mean
the swap, you can work as many hours as you want.
That's a fact.
You can, if you want $1,000 check, or a $600 check, or a $4,000 check, $5,000 check. Shout out to my nigga R. Lofton. Like I ain't gonna lie, and my nigga Sharp. I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas be like, oh, you need to leave and find somewhere, go somewhere else. Like,
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, dog, I can come in this joint and make niggas done went to like school, like college.
I was about to say it's hella flexible. Like
Nigga, I done made 85,000, and that ain't nothing. 85,000 in a pandemic.
right. On a down year.
On a down year with no overtime.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like sporadic swaps and shit like that. Niggas making like 80 a little over 85,000
Yeah, that's a bad
in a pandemic year. Dog, I'm cool. Like I'm all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. Like
That's just all the working benefits. Like I said, the perks is that you can fly for free.
Yeah.
Like, so that's even on top of that. So on top of grinding, now you can go on a fucking vacation because you earned the shit because you in there 200 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Then you earned a vacation that's gonna cost that would normally cost another stack, $1,200, $1,500. You out there for fucking pennies on a dollar.
Yeah.
Like,
But fuck all these haters though. Shout out to all my airline niggas. Yeah, I mean, all my Unit 3, all Unit 4, Unit 2, Unit 1, recheck, bag shoes. Shout out all my niggas. Shout out all my rampers, man. Real, man. Fuck these niggas. They hating on us, man. Passport posse, you know what I'm saying? Holla. All right, so we back from the break, man. You dig? All right, so let me ask y'all this, man, and y'all gotta. You know what? I'm gonna say that for a little later on. I ain't gonna ask y'all that right now.
no, go ahead.
No, I got something else I want to ask y'all because since we was talking about like the relationships and marriages and all that kind of shit like that. Well, not really, but
Go ahead.
your legacy. Let's just say the relationship work out good, right? You and baby girl, y'all have some children, and you know y'all get married. Y'all grow old together. And it's gonna be a time where you gotta transition on. You know what I mean? What do you want your legacy to be mostly remembered by? Money or memories? Like, what do you want your legacy attached to? Money or memories?
Memories. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I want mine. 'Cause
like it's not even. It's a no brainer. Like that's not even a thing for me. Like, I can get more in depth, but I definitely like wifey. Her folks ain't had shit when they was growing up, but she can tell me stories about, like she can break down a story for everything. Although that shit be on a different scale, it's just like,
no, I get it.
She got stories, and I realized money. At least growing up, that shit don't change.
You don't remember it.
Yeah, at all. Like as a
remember
kid,
it.
now that shit is it should mean something. But as a kid, that shit don't phase you.
I agree, and I'm a firm believer in you work hard because you want to leave your kids something when you pass on.
Right.
Right? You at least want to have them set up for the first initial 10, 15 years that they like, all right, they good. Or whatever, how many years.
The first 10, 15
Yeah, they
without
good. You at least want to have them set in that. If anything, at the very least, you want to have them in that right. You want to set them up.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
What about you?
Kind of on the fence. I mean, like memories is a good thing. You can't buy memories, but it will also be good to leave them money because they will feel more secure in life. Because I'm be honest with you, my dad left. He didn't leave us no money, like nothing at all.
How old was you when he passed?
My dad passed like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you was grown.
But no, just listen to what I'm saying. Listen
You
what I'm
like 40.
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
I'm
say you
saying.
grown. I thought you was
I
gonna say
know, I
like
understand,
3.
but in general, like even when we grown, like even your parents can still leave you something. Like some people leave their kids property, like that's still in the form of money.
I get it.
So
get
I mean, that's something that you can build on and continue building your own legacy. So that matters. But at the same time, you know, like memories is cool, but I
But
mean, that's still not a bad thing to want to leave your kids something that they can carry on.
But at the same time, like my thing is this. My dad always be like, yeah, everything I got now is for y'all. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't expect you to die no time soon. So by the time I expect them to die, I'm going to be grown, hopefully grandkids by then. So, like, I don't expect your shit to trickle. I mean, it's going to trickle down to me.
See, but we expect our parents to live forever.
I mean, no. I mean, like, even if they live at 70. If my dad died at 75, I'll be 55, 56, some shit like that. So I'm gonna be grown, like well into my life. I'm not banking on his money. I mean, I'm not saying extra money ain't cool. I take the memories because my life is gonna be where it's at. Like,
But what if it's more so about him and fulfilling what he wanted to fulfill by leaving his child something?
No, that's cool.
yeah.
That's
I'm not taking away from it.
Most of the times when you sacrifice, listen, in life, you gotta you gotta have a balance because you're never gonna be able to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you really out here chasing money, trying to set your kids up,
You ain't gonna have the memories.
you're gonna sacrifice a lot of memories.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tell you, like that shit mean more to your children
Yeah. Cause they don't know the value of the money.
than any kind of money you could leave them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you can get cool stuff and be with what
now, unless your relationship with your pop or with your parent is
strictly based off
a little fucked up, where it's like, yeah, my pop always been doing that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And even then, you don't even care about the money because your dad really set his life up just chasing bread. Like one of them dudes, he was just all constantly working, sacrificing every memory just to try. Because in his mind, he think he doing the right thing. Like, all right, look, I'm doing all this. I'm sacrificing now so that when I'm going, Jordan gonna be, he gonna be good. He gonna have this. He gonna have a place to stay. He gonna have some money getting him started.
Your relationship ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah, because
He
then
ain't
you
teach
gonna
you
be
how to
like,
ride the bike.
yeah, because you gonna be like, man,
He ain't teach you how to. You ain't learn how to ride a bike with your pop, or or go to your first basketball game with your pop. Every time y'all was about to do something, some other shit came up. So now you're not a top priority. That's what that means to me. You ain't a top priority to him. You always secondary to something, and that changes. That means your memories change. So that means your feeling and affection towards them change.
listen, my pop is dead. And he ain't leave me shit as far as like money.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But and my pop was a Rolling Stone too, so
You got a million stories.
I got enough stories to where I can always, I got enough memories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my pop was home, but he wasn't home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my pop was out here. But he made sure the lights was on. He made sure the house was warm. He made sure there was food in the fridge. He made sure we had everything we needed. And every now and then he'd pop up at one of my summer league games or pop up somewhere but I'm talking about like going on vacations. Never went on vacation with my pop. Like never. Just doing anything like semi fun.
Right.
Like I went one place with my dad that I remember. My pop took me to Hershey Park when I was a young boy. I probably was like 5. And I remember we all went, like my grandma and my mom, like we all went to Hershey Park one year. And like I said, I remember because I remember I was so young, I couldn't even get on like rides. I basically had to like sit in like one of them red wagon type joints all day. But that's what I'm saying. Like But I do got some memories of just certain shit. Some would consider like ghetto ass memories, but like just lessons and shit that nigga taught me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of how to be, how to act around niggas, and learning how to rumble and just doing certain shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
I think that, John. I think to answer your question, it's all about what you prefer. Would you prefer?
I think that would not cut you off, but I think that even what you prefer, I think that got a lot to do with the actual relationship.
Yeah, because you ask how would you want your legacy to be, so that means you got to go up the ladder. It don't go from you to your kid. It go from you to your pop, which means if you ain't have a relationship with your pop, and he died and left you money, then that's probably more, you might be leaning more towards that to pass down, as opposed to memories where you might not have had the most affluent childhood or upbringing, but you might have had a shitload of memories of you ain't have no pool, but y'all done had a fucking sprinkler or a hose, and y'all niggas done had a bucket and was throwing that shit.
You would have never knew we ain't had no pool.
Yeah, right. Y'all,
he made us think we had a pool.
Right. Like shit like that.
Yeah, I'm with that. But I'm saying, like, I don't want it to get to, like, I don't want my kids to be, because I ain't going to be here forever.
Right.
And me and my wife done put certain shit in place so they be all right.
Right.
But it's like, I don't want that to be the leading headline when I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want her to lead with, like, yeah, he left me some money.
Thank God.
And then somebody be like, damn, you don't got no memories, you don't got no stories, you don't never talk about your dad. Like, I want that shit to be like, I want her friends to be like, yo, you really love your dad, or
I see what you're saying.
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I want her to be like, yo, this time we went here. Yo, I remember that time my dad took me to Africa. Yo, I remember my dad took me here. I mean, we did this. I remember we went to that. Right. Like, I remember one time.
It ain't gonna be the same.
It was one thing that I always wanted to do when I was a kid that we seen on TV, and that was like go on like a toy store shopping spree.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you see shit like that on TV. You never think that shit gonna happen. So I remember me and my wife, man, we had put a few things in place, and some shit panned out for us financially. And we actually got a big bag. Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't even going, not even on no bragging shit, but that particular time we got a big bag. And I remember waking up that day, and I ain't even tell my wife. Like, I mean, we first woke up, like, I checked the calculator. I remember we were supposed to hit the bank. I'm like, bet. I finally look. I say, ooh, the ship thing came in. So I remember being like, I remember just being hyped. I remember spending like, and it sounds stupid. I remember waking right up and spending like $100 on like eBay. I cleared my whole eBay card out, like, boom, bought everything on my eBay watch, you know, like.
Fuck it.
So I'm still feeling, I'm thinking, I'm like, and I was off that day too. But y'all know how I go. We work at. If I wasn't off, I was gonna be off.
Right, right.
But yeah, I just happened to be off. So I had my daughter. It was like on Saturday. So my team was going to work overtime, and I just woke up like I got up back out the bed like 10 o'clock. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. I say, yo, when my daughter's run, I say, yo, get dressed. I said, just put on. I said, look nice. You know, I said, just do y'all hair. They was young. They was probably like 10 and 8 or some shit like that. They like, Daddy, where we going? I'm like, I made them think a little bit that I was mad. Like, just get dressed. Y'all got to get dressed. Come on. So, they got dressed. So they like, where we going? I said, let's get in the car. Put them in the wheel. We drive up there, go to Toys R Us. Pull up in Toys R Us. They're like, Dad, where we going ahead to get? I ain't saying that. I'm just keeping the hush. Like, but in my head, I'm like, they don't even know. I'm about to, they about to whatever y'all want.
Check up.
Like, whatever y'all want. Like, I ain't give a fuck. They spent every dime me and her just got. I'm just like, yo, go ahead. I go in there. I said, Tiana, get a cart. Tamia, get a cart. They both got their carts. So I'm like, so they still like confused. Like, Daddy, what we? I'm like, yo, y'all can get whatever y'all want.
Yeah.
So they looking at me like, huh? I'm like, y'all can get whatever y'all want. So they looking around like, huh? They confused. Because I'm like, and don't get me wrong, anybody know my kids spoiled. So I'm like, y'all can go in here. I say, y'all can buy whatever y'all want. As many of them as y'all can buy whatever y'all want. That's how I know the bag was all right. Because I'm like, y'all can get whatever y'all want. It don't matter. Y'all can buy whatever y'all want. Like, they looking like. So they start driving. They pushing their carts around. And I remember, like, they just grabbing, like, Barbie dolls. But
Still checking.
they grabbing them, like.
Yeah, I was
looking at me like. I'm taking some of their hand, throwing it in the cart.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, Tiana. Because she was, like, the most apprehensive. Like, I'm like, yo, listen. You can get whatever you want. And after like another like 5 minutes or so, they kind of like still. I said, listen, if y'all look at me again,
you ain't getting shit.
or y'all ask me about something, we leaving. Like, y'all don't gotta ask. Whatever it is y'all want, it's a yes. Y'all can have it. And that shit finally sunk in their head, man.
That was all she wrote.
Let me ask you a question.
But they still was like,
I got one too.
they still was like half-assed and like,
right.
I'm like, yo,
it's different though, cause they ain't used to that. So that's not that they ain't used to it. They could be spoiled, but that shit just different. Yeah, I can imagine.
Let me ask you a question though, because I ain't gonna lie, it's a beautiful story. I never experienced that in my life actually.
me either.
How did that make you feel as a man to be able to do that?
It made me feel good just to be able to do that. But how can I say this? It was the fact that I wanted them to spend like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. But with all that, I think they only spent like $300.
So they didn't even give a fuck about the money. That's what I'm saying as a kid.
I'm just like, yo, y'all sure this all y'all want? Y'all don't want to go nowhere else?
Right.
They like, nah, Daddy, what was that shit? Polly Pocket. They bought all this Polly Pocket. I'm like, yo, this all y'all want? This it, Daddy. I'm like, y'all don't want no Barbie. Y'all don't want no bikes.
Yeah. Nothing.
No PlayStation, no Wii. Y'all don't want nothing? Like, no, Daddy, it's Polly Pocket. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's cool, so I'm just like,
fuck it.
Whatever.
Right.
I get to the register, that shit like $264. I'm like, damn, man.
That's it? I could have did this shit normally.
Yeah, and I wanted to ball out when I get to the register. I want somebody to be like, well, it's $2,300. I'll be like,
just
put
throw
it
in the bag.
Put it in the car. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
I got a question though for both of y'all. It's on a kind of similar, but it's different. So we all straight men. So, rightfully so, your firstborn is a boy. You want him to be straight. You don't want him to be gay.
Right.
You know, no disrespect to the gay community, but we want our sons to be straight. It's nothing wrong with that. So, what's more of a blow to you? I don't want to say that. What's more of a hurt piece to y'all? Your first son, your oldest son, being gay. It don't even matter what son it is.
Man, say it, man. Stand on it.
No, I'm going to say, it don't matter what son it is, oldest or not. Your son being gay or your junior changing his name. So that means you don't have a relationship with him. But he like, I don't want nothing to do. I don't want to be a Derek Nelson. Like, fuck that nigga.
You know that.
Like, you know what I mean? He named after you. You know how bad that shit got to be.
I think my son changing his name.
It's way worse than being gay. Like I don't want nothing to do with that.
What you do with your asshole ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I raised him to be the best man I could be. That's on him.
As long as you don't do that shit in front of me, and by that I mean, as long as y'all don't get too crazy, because me and your mom ain't gonna do that in front of you.
Yeah, right.
So whatever me and your mom don't do in front of you, you don't do in front of me with Byron or whoever the fuck it is.
I used to think my son being gay would be the worst thing ever, until I heard that a junior, somebody got their son named after him, and he changed his name, and I was like, yo,
yeah, that gotta
hurt me more than anything. Like,
but that gotta be that's like punching your own self in the nuts though, because it's like, dog, you did something that made him feel like that.
That changed your whole.
Yeah.
That changed your whole. Like that means something happened along the way.
And it's hard to get your son to turn. It's hard. If you got a good relationship with your dad, it's hard to get a son to turn against their dad.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like it's hard, and trust me, many a bitter baby mamas has tried it.
But listen,
you know what I mean?
How fucked up have you had to been for him to change? Like he cannot fuck with you, but for him to change, to want to change his name altogether is like
that mean you did some nut shit or some real foul.
Yeah,
you did some nut shit to his mom,
to him, to somebody.
Like that's the type of shit where like you and his mom ain't work out, so y'all break up. But then you do the right thing with your new family, but you act like he ain't, or you take care of the new family,
the new kid,
the new son,
and that's not
or the son that named his kid.
That's a fact.
Better than you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like shit like that. Which is I mean that's the only thing I could see. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, that's fucking crazy.
That's it. Like you.
That's fucking crazy.
What about you?
So basically, he would have either gay or change his junior.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd rather him.
Speak on it, nigga.
Gay.
See, that's why he the crowd favorite.
Yeah.
Because he about to say something crazy.
That we can't even fathom.
Say something about individuality. Say individual, he can change his name. Say some shit like that. Go ahead.
I would
That's where
embrace
you
it.
go.
That's what everybody say. I would embrace it.
Nah, I'm gonna just have to live with him changing my name.
You have to live with that?
You rather that than him to be like. So what's more hurtful? I should have probably let off with this question.
I mean, I don't want my son to be gay, but
You also don't want him to change it. He named after you. Like you and his mom. You said, "Yo, just like he gonna be named after. He destined for greatness." And he'd be like, "Man, I won't be named after that." Like
that nut ass
that
nigga.
bitch ass nigga. Like
he gave me this fucked up hairline, and now I got this nigga name. I don't fuck with this nigga, simp ass nigga. I done fucked up. I would a whole hour. They ain't want to fight me. My fault.
I'm gonna just have to take that name, John, because honestly, if he, like, I would still love my son if he gay, no doubt. I mean,
you can still love him if you change his name too.
No, you can't.
You can't love. He relinquished
Crossed the
all
line,
love.
nigga. You crossed the line, nigga. We are done here.
Like, cause it's nothing wrong with him being gay. I mean, you can still raise him to be a man and be gay. He can still be considered like there's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, you know, nobody. I would want my son to be straight. I would want him to have a family. Like I want him.
He gets to have a family.
I want him to have kids.
He can't have kids.
You ain't going. You ain't going for that shit.
So you rather your son change your name? So that means you did some nut ass shit to make him want to change your
name.
name.
Ain't got no relationship because there's no way. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's no way.
Yeah, that's all right. Now that's what you're saying. So I would have to do some of that shit. I mean, Tom heals all wounds.
Nigga, your name ain't. He ain't gonna change his name back. Fuck that. Like, so what does that mean? Tom heal all wounds. So if he gay, you can get over that shit eventually. But I mean, certain wounds.
Yeah, certain wounds ain't gonna heal.
Yeah, what he gonna change his name back when he's 60?
I mean,
like, dog, that mean he done with you.
Yeah,
period.
like fuck you. Like that shit from like the gut, like the
unless
soul.
It's like only thing I can see is
you become like a rapist or a pedophile, like something crazy where he got to denounce, like you like Adolf Hitler.
Not even that. I'm just saying, like, and my whole thing is like, all right, say you and your son relationship is good, but you just gave him some old nigga name that got passed down to you.
Herbert.
These nigga named Wilbur.
Like that
nigga named Wilbur.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga 2021. Nigga
Chester.
Yeah, he's like that. This name corny as shit. Like, I can't even tell bros my name.
No,
like, they looking at me
that's
like,
what
no.
You get a nickname. Like you get like T.I. is T.I.
Well, I mean, this is a
Clifford
real,
corny, but that's just T.I.
this is a real difficult ass question. I wasn't prepared for you to ask me something like this, but you really would stand on that. You would rather your
Nah,
son.
nigga,
I'd rather my son be
don't
gay.
ask
Don't
me.
change
I told you how I felt. I told you how I felt. I
Don't
would
change
rather
my
him change
fucking name.
Yeah, don't change my shit. I don't care. I'd rather him be gay.
Don't
I'll
change
change
my
my.
name.
I'd rather. All right, a lot of people not gonna agree with me. I'd rather them change my name.
Why? I want you to
No,
explain.
no. Nope. He stood on it.
No, but why do you rather him change his name?
Because I understand that some people are gay, and that's fine. I have nothing to do with that. Do I want my son to come out and grow up to be gay? I mean, no.
No,
I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't want that.
But why would you rather him change his name? You didn't answer that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He just said he'd rather his son just not be gay.
What you mean?
Oh, that's what you said. Okay, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna come out and admit that they don't want their child to be gay because of current times, but a lot of people would.
No, because you can still love your child the same.
You can. I'm not saying you can't. Me personally, I just wouldn't.
Like, I don't care who. Like, I don't care about his personal life now. So, well, if he was straight, so I wouldn't care.
And disclaimer: if my child did come out gay, I would love him regardless.
I get that.
But my personal preference, I wouldn't want
Wanna
that.
be.
I mean, but no.
It's more of a shot to my ego, pride, my shit. You always think you're the best parent. You're gonna always think you're the best at whatever you do. Like, for him to change his name, I mean, you wasn't shit. Like you had to be the fucking scum of the earth to him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because he know doing that shit is going.
He know that shit going.
He know
he doing that for like dramatic effect. Like,
right. Like
Mike
this drop.
nigga over.
Mamba
like,
out.
You nut ass nigga. Mr. And the crazy part, he changed that shit to his mom new boyfriend
His
name.
step pop. Yeah, step pop.
Man.
Yeah. Junior.
Yeah,
Junior.
Can I please be your junior, Mr. Cleavon?
Yeah,
Can I be your junior?
Yo, that shit crazy.
All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, Jordan he said something off camera, and this is his way of telling y'all that it's cold down here in our little makeshift studio. So that's why that ass put his hoodie on. But I guess I'm a fat nigga and I'm drinking liquor, so I guess I'm cool.
He drinking too. He just don't know it yet.
Right. So what was it, J-Dog?
Basically, I know a lot of niggas be cabbing out here. I know some. But
Yeah.
Travis, what y'all do when y'all see one of y'all homies stunting for some bitches and it went wrong?
What do we do?
Like, how do y'all feel about it? If y'all ever experienced it,
I think it's hilarious.
y'all ain't ever pull them to the side.
No.
Or y'all just let it fall through.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
part of the
that
game.
nigga.
But that's part of the game, though. Like, because when it go right, we sit there and be like, man, that bullshit worked. Dap him up. So when the shit go wrong, it's like,
I get a free laugh out of
yeah,
the
that's
deal.
a fact. You out of pocket. You thought that shit was gonna work 4 times? I mean, shit worked 3.5. Like, you thought that shit was gonna work 4 times?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't. Do y'all got any examples?
I got 1,000
Go ahead. You lead off.
of let me see, watch a nigga. I seen a nigga fall off a motorcycle.
Stunting?
Right. Trying to,
Okay.
you know how they be holding the front brake,
Flexing.
but they be letting the back wheel like slide back and forth. Man, and that shit slid too far, and that shit caught. Oh my God! You talk about a nigga in tears. They almost had to carry me out of there. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, yo, I know this nigga is, yo.
I got one. Yeah, I got
Another John on the motorcycle. I seen the nigga he on a motorcycle. Now, it ain't even his motorcycle. He, lift the John up, and that shit swayed to the left, and that nigga ran into like a van, like dropped the bike, fucked the bull bike all up, and then the compound, all that shit. When the bull, it was like the bull had just like, yo, watch the John, I'll be back. He fucking around on the bike trying to shunt for these broads, and Willie the John, bang, crashed the John. You already looking goofy out there because now the bike fall on you, burn your fucking leg up on the exhaust. Now, the dude just pop up out of nowhere And then he sounding the shit out of the nigga like, you fucking clown, you dickhead. Why the fuck you do that to my bike? Like, now you looking like a double dickhead because your leg is just so fucked up. You can't even like protect yourself or fight back. You just out there just getting grounded up. Like you want to say something back, but you can't because you gonna fucking get your head stopped.
Right, like a young boy.
Like that might have been the worst like physical act of a nigga like stunting. Like this nigga's a dickhead. Like I thought it was hilarious. I got a vision and I seen that shit happening before it happened, but you know me. Like I guess you can call me like evil or whatever. I'm always for a cheap laugh.
Oh man.
I seen that shit, something like that happen. Not even nobody stunting. I seen two people get into a car accident and that shit happened. And the boy was like, man, you a fucking dickhead, like pointing in his face. And in my head, I was like in the window, like a young boy, just like looking over. And I was like to myself, I can never let nobody talk to me like that. So either not get into no accident or be prepared to rumble after you get into an accident. Like, because the boy, like, he made that shit seem like his kid was in the car. Like, I'm like, cool, even if the boy was wrong, the one boy was wrong. The way the boy was talking to him, it was like, like you would have thought he blatantly hit that nigga car.
He blatantly did that.
Yeah,
shit.
like I told myself I could never be in no situation like that. Like,
what about you, Jordan? You seen somebody? What you got?
Yeah, me, nigga.
you was stunting for some bitches?
No, me and my cousin went on a double date one time.
This gonna be good. This is why he the star. This is why he the star of the show.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna slide.
Me and my cousin went on a double date one time. I think we was at
Chuck E. Cheese.
Was it Cheesecake
They get
Factory?
mad.
No, I think it was Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, me, nigga.
So I had just got paid or whatever. So I'm feeling good. We went on a double date.
Balling.
So I ain't gonna lie, my cousin he doing well. He all right. So when you go on a double date, you want to keep up with your. That's why I don't like doing double dates no more because niggas be trying, flaunt and shit. They want to spend all this money and order all this extra shit. So he let his girl do whatever, like order whatever. Like it ain't no. How some niggas be like, keep it under here, keep it under here.
Hold up. So he was balling, and what you tell her? Like,
no, I was like, I said, order what the fuck you want to order.
oh, okay, go ahead.
Horrible decision. So
as she was ordering, what was you thinking?
I was cool. I was like,
Go ahead.
I was cool. Like, her food came out, whatever. She had some expensive seafood shit. I don't eat seafood, but I know that shit wasn't cheap. Anyway, so I told her, like, do you? She was like, all right. So this food that she ordered, it wasn't crazy, but she drank. I don't drink. Now, y'all drinking niggas, that shit bring your tab up.
For sure.
So, they chill on the other side. They having a good time. They drinking. So, long story short, she ordered some dessert. All that's over. So, we all chilling. We chilling until, the bill came out. And,
This nigga's incredible, yo.
them Penta transactions that you got, we got shit lined up on your card. And shit.
Yeah.
They always hit at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
And
they like, this nigga ain't think he gonna be balling.
Pause. If you know shit tight, you gotta check that shit beforehand, so you don't even line yourself up.
I'm
like
trying
that.
to impress this girl.
I don't fuck.
I ain't worried about that.
Listen, if you say you got pending transactions,
You check that shit.
if it's worth it, you pull that money out the bank.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna hit today. I thought I had, I got like a day or something. I could
always go hit the day.
We can go parlay a little bit. I got a day or whatever, but obviously not. So,
What was the bill though?
That shit was like
What was the total bill?
damn near 200. So
and she had what? Like her shit was like 80.
yeah, she ordered food. Like the food wasn't bad, but she ordered a lot of expensive drinks. Like they was turning up. Like and it wasn't
that shit on y'all.
So I don't drink, so I'm like,
Fucking simp.
He definitely a simp.
yeah, I don't
For
drink.
random though.
I don't drink, so I'm like, all right, it can't be that bad. It can't be that much. I don't really know shit about liquor, but obviously that shit is expensive. All them Long Island iced teas, them shots.
So
Wait. That's not bad though. So you
No, but
paid
all
me-
the shit
so
was
you
ca-
paid.
that fucking is bad.
Wait, hold on. So the bill was 200, and you and your cousin had to split that.
No, the bad part is I've had the money, but I didn't. When I went to go, when the waiter came out there with the bill, and all that, it was fine, cause I had the bread. To my knowledge,
You thought you had the bread.
So you didn't have the bread.
Yeah, he ain't had that shit, but to his knowledge, he did.
well, Federal Credit Union said no.
All them pending transactions get caught up.
Yeah,
That shit
and the
wasn't
worst
pending.
thing.
So what did he say? When you swiped, that's what it said when you swiped your card.
What did who say? Who's he?
He swiped his card. That shit was like,
Oh.
Man,
Wait. I'm confused. So the bill was $200
all together or just her
for four
portion?
people.
our portion.
Her
Our
portion
portion
was
was $200.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying the total bill was $200.
No.
No, that bitch. Yeah, she tripping.
So
I'd have left. Was that your chick?
no, we was just
Go ahead
talking.
and leave it.
We was talking.
I'm out. Hold up. So that was a tag along chick. That
It
was one of them.
She knew my cousin's girlfriend. It was
You're
like one of
tripping.
them.
Man, I got the fuck out of here.
It was like one of
Yo,
them.
this nigga is only him though.
Yeah.
So
Yo, so wait. So how did this go down? So they brought it. So they come out with the check.
She looked like this nigga. This nigga sweet.
So she ain't even having. She just like, even if she think you was the man, like yeah, I'm gonna get this nigga some ass
but
tonight.
she a drinker, so she know how much she running that tab up. Like,
Yeah.
she know it.
But he gave. Well, listen, he gotta blame. He gotta take that L because he told her like, no, go ahead, do you. He tried to. Do you? No, go ahead, boo. Ain't nothing. Ain't about nothing. It's Friday. I just got paid.
it just went wrong. I mean, I thought
So wait. So
got carried away.
So they bring the bill. They bring the car. I mean, they bring the bill out. So you and your man. So I'm pretty sure your man probably. You slapped your card on the joint. Boom.
Wait. Did his shit go through?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my shit got declined, but I mean,
So end result, what happened? How did I get the fuck out of there?
Awkward. Wait. So all right, so let's just say the bill $500, right? So let's just say y'all like, look, put $250 on mine, and then $250 on his. Is that how? That's usually how it would go. So that's how y'all did it.
I mean, yeah, cause we did a little, yeah. But the fact that she still see my card get declined, like she know what the fuck going on. She ain't stupid. So it's like you're not going to get saved from that embarrassment.
No.
Like you still going on that group text.
Yeah.
Like, so
unless
you're not getting
you got
saved from
another
that.
card.
I ain't had one, obviously.
You gotta be tough with me, dog.
Yeah, I ain't the credit card company. So look, wait.
Look, man, shit happen, man. You can't be.
Listen, man. So y'all niggas out there, man, and you might get the chance to take old girl you've been trying to get out, and
Stay within your
like
limit.
my man, you might, yeah, but you might find yourself in one of those situations, man, where you gotta put on, right? And you gotta show and prove this one night. I'm not saying, you know what I mean, you do this shit every night, but you check that account and you got them pending transactions, man. And you know that it's a good possibility that you might spend all that money. Word to the wise, take that money out the bank, man, and you can live with them bank fees another time. Like you gotta look at it, or just don't go. But are those bank fees worth the embarrassment? Like
No.
you got to ask yourself that.
Nothing's worth that embarrassment. Man, that should have killed me.
Yeah, I'm taking that $35 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 70 on the back.
Yeah, I clean my account up at some point.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I could have just imagined, like knowing she's staring at me, I just get all hot. It could have been fucking 20 degrees in that joint. I'd have been sweating. Like fuck that.
Now everything irritates you.
Yeah, like
Y'all ain't ready to go. George, so what was the conversation like? All right, boom, she see your car get declined. So I'm pretty so your man had to step up to the plate and
yeah.
Boss
Wait, how
up.
y'all get out of that?
Man, he's basically we had to split it. Like he basically had to pay my.
So, so you ain't had nothing. You got that job pot like the fucking weasel. Yo, so you ain't even had like no pocket scratching.
Look at his nigga face though. You gotta watch his face. Yo,
like it happened yesterday, dog. That shit. How long ago was that?
Like 7 years ago.
3 years ago.
Dang.
Wow.
So wait. Let me ask you this. So when was the last time before that you checked your account? You checked your account that day? Like, I got like 400.
I seen the pending check coming in. I didn't check it after that. Like I could see that, but I didn't check it after that.
Wait, the check was pending or the transactions?
No, I didn't. The transactions I didn't see for whatever reason. I just seen my check coming in. I don't know why my transactions didn't come in. Like it didn't pop up.
All right, so boom, that's that. Your man paid for the whole bill.
Yeah, I didn't have nothing.
You had $0.
I paid him back
cool.
though.
Got that. Yeah, but did you get some ass?
Of course not.
No, so it don't give a fuck if you paid him back. That's a loss.
I mean, that's fine.
And he probably definitely got some ass from both of them.
Yeah, he got a 3-way.
Yeah,
That's
for
a
sure.
Fact. Let me ask you, did you get dropped off first?
Huh?
When the night was over, when y'all was leaving?
No, she got dropped off first.
Yeah, and then who got dropped off second? You?
Yeah.
Yeah, then they swung back and picked her up or dipped off.
They definitely got her.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't care. Like, these are my experiences. Like, niggas go through certain shit like this in order to progress in life. You gotta have your simp moments. You gotta have your sucker moments.
Yeah.
You gotta
That
go
ain't
through
a
these
simp
stages.
moment,
You
though.
gotta go
That's
through these
just
stages.
That's just a fucked up moment right there.
This is a Jordan moment. Because
No,
that's some
no.
shit.
It's just funny.
No.
It's just funny. Listen, I was in a situation sort of like that. But me and my wife in the crib one weekend chilling. It's probably like, I say 10, 12 years ago. I'm sitting in the crib, we chilling. Saturday night. We ain't had no plans. One of her, somebody that we know called us. Yo, y'all want to go out to eat? Yeah. Let's go get some Chinese food. Go P.F. Chang's. All right, bet. We're going to come scoop y'all. All right. So me and wife, we get dressed real fast. Boom, shit, shave, babe. We get up. Hop in the wheel with our folks. And we out. Go over Jersey. P.F. Chang's. We chilling. And anybody know P.F. Chang's ain't like super duper crazy.
Right.
But you know what I mean? We in there chilling, whatever. I'm ordering my regular. Me and my wife got our regular shit, pepper steak, 2 orders of the ribs. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Marky Freckles. He put you on the ribs too, nigga. The ribs, soda, whatever we had. I don't really drink. You know what I mean? We know. Let's just say I had something.
You don't really drink?
I don't really drink out in restaurants because that be high.
Yeah, okay.
So, but I might get like a beer. I might try, like, if I go somewhere like that, I might try like a beer, an Asian beer or something I ain't never had before.
Right.
So, the bill come, and his girl might have got a little extra with the ordering this and ordering that.
That's how it is when it's a group, John.
Got beside herself.
Yeah, but it wasn't crazy because PF Change, you can't go crazy. So it's like,
right.
So the bill come and it's something like, it's only like a bean something, like maybe like a bean 08, bean 10, somewhere around there, something like. So when the joint come, they didn't add the gratuity. So I'm like, look, it's 110, do whatever, 50, a 65 on mine. 65. I'm thinking I pay 65. He pay 65. They get a $20 tip. We out.
Right.
So he take my card. Boom. 65. Boom. Come back. Drop it to the board. Now it's time for him to go run his job. That shit like, sir, I don't know how to.
Wait. His shit got declined?
His shit got declined. So I'm like,
no, he Jordan.
Yeah, he the Jordan. So I'm sitting there like, I'm not good in them situations because I don't want you to know that I know.
That you fucked
so
up.
I don't want to be
drawn on you.
Yeah, because I know I know if I don't handle them type situations good. So.
I'd have looked at you like, save me. Like, I'd have been smart like the Key and Peele John, like, nigga, save me. My bitch right here, please.
So, and she heavy trash talking John. So,
so that's even worse.
Yeah, so, it's one of my white friends. So I'm like, I know him.
But you know,
But, you know what I mean? Like,
friends. Right.
I don't want to be in this situation with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, so, he gave him another joint. Like, run that joint. So.
Yeah.
It got to the point where now, like, in my eyes, it might not even been really happening, but in my eyes, it feel like everybody, because, it's mostly whites over there, so everybody looking at us like
these niggas broke.
So now it feel like the walls is coming down on me, like, so I'm in that joint now, like, oh shit, they think we done broke niggas in here, you know what I'm saying? So I just start feeling like the elbows, like, cause I look across the table and these motherfuckers is, I'm talking about, they got every dollar they got together. Like, this nigga done went out to the car, came back, and he done got the change out his ashtray. Like, I don't know why you would think that shit was gonna come up to $60-something, but
Right.
you got a little bit of money you got in your pocket. It got to the point where I just was like,
fuck that.
Yo, just put it all on there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't even gonna do that. So now, the chick is like, no, it ain't, I don't know what happened, blah, 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 blah. I'm just sitting there like,
fuck all that.
I don't even want to hear it, but it's like, I'm embarrassed and want to get out of here. Even though I'm not even.
That's not even your situation.
Yeah, like, you busy making excuses to me, bitch. I'm ready to get out of here. Like, can y'all take us home, please? Like,
so in that situation, I'm going to take my L and we never going to speak of it again. But if you bring it up, you going to have to rumble me.
I'll be honest, I might not fuck around and unless we great friends. I might not ever see you again.
Yeah, like, I'm not. Like, you're not doing that.
I can't be around you.
You're not about to hold that over my head.
That's almost on the same line as fucking my bitch.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't usually agree with him a lot, but I agree with him on that.
What that mean?
I said I don't agree with you a lot, but I agree with you on that.
Yeah, what the fuck that mean?
But
we got two different opinions, but I agree with you on that.
That shit was,
I
don't want to say funny.
It's funny now because you out of
because I love when shit like that happen to people like them because you get the chance to, like, not, you don't even want to shit on them. Like, you can silently shit on them. Like, just look at them every time they start talking that money shit. You just be looking at them like,
nigga, you PF Chang's.
Yeah, I don't even gotta say nothing. Like, or they start talking that bullshit and they realize you in the room. That shit, the volume go down. Like, oh shit, I can't talk that shit no more right now.
You always trying to pull somebody's card. Yeah.
I ain't say nobody's name. I ain't pull nobody's card, but it was just funny, like, that situation. Like, but that was that situation, but because he wasn't really trying to stunt. But
is he a stunner, or because it's a difference? Are they stunners, or his chick is just a stunner? Because that makes a big difference.
I don't really know him, but she a stunner, or well,
for sure, yeah.
I don't want to say stunner. She a trash talker.
Yeah,
like she a shit talker. Like, she that type person.
Yeah.
So, or at least at that point, like, cause I don't see him.
Yeah.
No more. Like, I don't even think nobody follow each other on social media or nothing. Like, I don't even know where they at no more.
I can imagine. I wouldn't either.
But it was a time where, like, I followed her on social media.
Yeah, before that, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, after that. But it just was, like, within, like, the last couple of years or so, I haven't seen them talk to them. I know for a fact my wife ain't talked to them because
he all blocked.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
I block you, nigga.
It was
shit. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I would never bring that up. Like, I would bring that up to y'all because y'all my friends.
Yeah.
And plus, I would only bring it up because I know y'all niggas got money, and I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's just funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's just funny.
I get that, but
like, cause I got a time like where every time I used to go to Chick-fil-A at work, and I used to have this other bank, American Heritage. Mm-hmm. Every time I used to use my American Heritage card at Chick-fil-A, it will always get declined.
No. See, it's a difference when you got money. See, the thing is, when you got money, and you got like
No, that's embarrassing. When your shit, it's fucking whole food court,
I
and
get
your
it.
shit like,
I hear that, but at the end of the day, you can walk with your head held high because you got money. When you know you don't got it, and you thought you had it, yo, I'm telling you.
Why you throw shots at my man?
No.
Or Apple take your last $10 out.
Or Apple take your last. Listen, I ain't even talking about my man, but I'm talking.
I mean, I ain't the only person. Oh, fold the fuck up. I ain't the only person that never happened to. First of all, that happened to a lot of people.
It
son.
should have happened
Like
to me. That should have happened to me.
Take your last $10?
Yeah, or Netflix took your last 10, whatever the case was, last 17, 20. Hey, you ain't about to act bougie.
No,
Me,
no.
dog.
I never went on no date with it. I've been fucked up, but I never went on no date knowing I was fucked up. Because I count my shit out.
Yeah.
Like, my shit need to be here. I'll check that shit while I'm on a date. Like, this bitch better chill before I fucking dip off when she going to Uber home.
Like, I remember it was times when I ain't gonna lie, me and wifey, we used to do, that's why I said me and wifey used to do nut shit like, all right, we know, like, we'd check our shit. Like, we be like, when you get paid, we be like, all right, we gotta make it till Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about back when we was youngin', like, working up, like, the college and all that shit. You know, we gotta make it till, like, Thursday.
Right.
And I look in the bank, it'd be like, all right, look, we got, like, see, like, we got, like, some of them automatic bills coming out, like, and I think that shit gonna take up everything we got in the bank. So I would be like, fuck that. We're gonna take whatever we got out of the bank now
And then let them.
and let that shit just do whatever it's gonna do.
Yep.
And then let
Deal with that
them
shit.
pending Johns do the 1-2, and then we just catch up.
Mm-hmm.
But try to hold on to as much of this money we got right here. Like, we're gonna act like we still broke. So this money at least soak up some of them
Yeah, them fees.
fucking fees and all that
right.
shit. So it won't offset it as bad. But
I got
my
one,
whole twist was you never know what had happened. Like,
I got one of them Jones where my bank card and my credit card is on the same thing.
Mhm.
So if my bank card is ever short, they'll just credit my credit card $100. They'll give me $100 in cash from my credit card.
yeah,
What-
our
what's
joint is something like that. It ain't my credit card. It's my savings.
All right,
So like, if my checking account, let's just say like,
get low.
yeah, if I say if my checking account, the joint I pay my bills out of,
Yeah,
if that joint run low, it'll pay something. It'll take up to $500 out of my savings
Just want to get over.
and pay it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So to avoid overdraft fees,
yeah.
like shit like that, like
No.
it'll do that.
I'm with you though. I don't think you're not the only person. I've been in that situation. I just never been on a
Nah,
date.
nigga ain't never in that situation.
I never been on a date like that. And I never
nigga.
been in a situation where I got to stunt.
Nigga pop like the fucking weasel out there. Y'all was over Jersey too, weren't you? Or King of Prussia?
Yeah, KOP.
Yeah, out there pop like the fucking weasel.
I ain't never had to stunt.
So was you talking shit though? Like talking big shit?
Like, yeah, fuck
Was you
it.
acting like you was that boy up
Yeah,
there?
where was you at though?
Cheesecake Factory.
KOP.
But was you like what I'm saying? Or was you acting like how you act now? Or,
No, I was.
Or was you talking that shit? Like it's a difference. If you was humble and then that shit happened, like, oh shit.
No, I was humble. I was trying like we
You
go on
might have
double
still-
dates. I gotta keep up with this nigga because they over there drawing. She want to draw. You gotta get a perception that
I
she
don't
can
think
draw.
you do though. That's a misconception.
Yeah, you gotta. No, you do at a certain
Do
point.
you?
Yeah,
But that's
sure.
why you know who you go out with. Or if that's really your man, you pull your man to the side like, dog, look, I ain't got no 400, 500, 600. So either you gonna pick somewhere intermediate, or we ain't going. I ain't going. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna be the fuck because I got 200. That's all I got in my mitt right now. I got a deuce. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna let all this shit go if shorty worth it. But you got me fucked up. Like, you talk about going somewhere with that shit 900.
Yeah, you gotta pull
Take
that
me
shit.
home.
Yeah, I'm with you. If that's the case, you gotta say that shit beforehand.
Yeah,
you,
take
you,
me
you
to the
pull it to
lab.
the side, like yo. Yeah, that's all I got.
And then you got to realize some of your niggas, you know, like, you already know. Like, I know I got homies, like, I know I don't. And I got homies on both scales, because I got homies I know if I want to go somewhere, like my man Tremaine, even though we don't kick it like we used to, that's still my bro, but I know I can go wherever with Maine. Like, yo, we out. I can say whatever. Like a couple niggas, Rodney, like a couple niggas. But I got some niggas who, on the other scale, like, not saying that I got the money to do it, but it's like, I ain't,
That ain't how you live.
nigga, no. I'm not going down there to spend 800 on a dinner just because I can. Like, no, I ain't doing that. Like, that shit nutty. That shit don't make no sense to me. Like, you can't justify that shit to me. It's nothing that make that food worth that much money. Ain't nothing to me. Like, y'all can think whatever y'all want to think, but nothing make that atmosphere worth that kind of money or whatever. But I don't give a fuck who birthday it is or nothing. I ain't got no fucking $800-900 for no motherfucking steak.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle.
Yeah,
so.
me either. You be paying for the rest. You paying for the ambiance and paying for where you at, but you ain't paying for the
$800 a person. I mean, like
for the whole meal. Like, yeah, for a couple, that should be $500, $600, $700, $800. Man, y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool. I'm good. But yeah, man, I guess we're gonna wrap it up now, man, because I think we done ran on a little too long, man. But appreciate y'all for joining us again this week, man.
Yeah. And
let us know in the comments, man. Have you ever had one of the moments, man, when stunting went wrong? You ever had a Jordan moment, man, when your the pending transactions bit you in the ass? You know what I'm saying? Had you looking foolish out here in front of one of these ladies.
Stop getting auto pay is what he's saying.
You know what I'm saying? Let us also let us know what would y'all rather have? Y'all son change his name or y'all son be, you know what I mean, alternative lifestyle.
Right.
But yeah, man, with that being said though, man, I'm your boy D Nelson, man. Joined by my guy D Rock.
Yes, sir.
Joined by my man J Dog, aka the star of the show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is the Break Room Chronicles, man, episode 18. Appreciate y'all for joining us, man, and we hope we entertained y'all a little bit better this week, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So we holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.